Hey everyone, I wanted to talk a little bit about feeling peaceful because quite a few people come onto my programs from a place of real anxiety and unrest and panic attacks or absolute fear of going places or doing things. And so the search for peace is paramount. And often quite early on, because the conversation is about how reality is never how it appears, some of that weight gets lifted, and and there is a feeling of greater lightness and a sense of ease. And I just wanted to talk about that because very easily then that becomes a sign that this is working, that this look at what's true is creating rewards, and we're feeling better, and we're not so scared anymore, and we can do some of the things that we used to not be able to do. And so great. And so I want to know more and more and more so that I can reach that nirvana of the spotless mind, and everything's easy and everything's wonderful. And this is tricky. It's a tricky moment really, because when someone feels that sense of relief, and it might be the first sense of relief that they've had in decades, even maybe, the whole that whole pattern of wanting, needing, trying to control, trying to be all right is still in place, isn't it? Because these moments of peace, these moments of greater lightness are taken as really as progress along the way for this individual self, this individual experience to be finally sorted out. And it's quite hard in those moments to point out to them that actually, when we do that, we're just still in the search. It's no different. Feeling good really is no different from that desperate search that we've had all these years to try and feel good. All it is just like a little bit of a reward along the way that's saying there's a greater prize to be had. And oh, it feels so mean. It feels so mean to say it when there's someone so happy. But if we're being true to this exploration, what we can see is that peace can't be found in that categorizing of emotions and in that vigilance of only trying to have happiness, only trying to have lightness, only trying to have relief, only trying to have um, joy. It's not there. That's not where peace is, because that vigilance and that categorizing and that resistance to the sadness, to the anxiety, to the fear, all that's doing is maintaining this setup of a mind that is going all out to create the right life, the right experience, the right way of being for this personal individual. Everything is identified with. And instead, peace, we have to see peace, true peace, is is the openness to whatever emotion comes in. So, in terms of this exploration, it seems to me there's more space in someone saying, I woke up today in the worst mood ever. I felt awful. I felt jealous and angry, and I was comparing myself to others. And there was something in all of that that I could just see. I could see it happening. I could see it playing out. I could see the thoughts ramping up around it. I could see the narrative happening. That is a shift of perspective that is leaning towards absolute peace, because it's starting the end really of the rigid belief in it all, in the personalizing and the identification. There's a distance that's created that is allowing it to be there. It says nothing ultimately, and it's that movement towards understanding ourselves as the space in which all these emotions and experience arise. That's peacefulness. That's absolute peace. And in that intelligence, everything will be responded to. But when we're still in that looking out from that personal space, and having those moments of happiness because things are going in the way that we need them to, emotions are starting to come right, experience is starting to come right. That's really still the search, and there's no peace in that. And ironically, when ironically, really ironically, that when that gets less and less, and it's just realized that into this presence that we are, anything can arise. These things that we've spent our lives fighting against just disappear. This is the irony. Once everything is allowed in, the stuff that we were resisting just isn't even there anymore. It's the battle that's keeping it in place, and it's the need for these certain things to be as we would need them to be that keeps them there. Yeah, so it's peace has to be in the allowing of it all, regardless of what it is, and then from that space, reality changes so fundamentally that it's beyond recognition. Yeah. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye.